had 5 pupils.
Greetings, YouTube. It's your boys. We both back in the building. I got my man DK the Cub in the building. He is joining me today so that we can watch episode 3 of Daredevil Born Again. We're excited to be here. I am your humble host, Lone Wolf. I want to thank you all for being here. Cub, say hello to the people.
Hey, everybody. It's DK back for another stream.
Hey, we in the building. We in the building, y'all. Listen, really excited. It seems like the week went by really fast. So I'm geeked up to see what happens when we left. We kind of left on a somewhat of a cliffhanger. Matt was doing Matt. He was Matt. He was not Daredevil. And 2 dirty cops rolled up on him looking to kill a witness. And Matt did the damn thing. It looked like, I could be wrong, it looked like he killed at least one of them. It looked like he broke his neck. I was like, whoa. So that's what we doing. That's what we doing in this new iteration, huh? We going all out. So I was impressed. What do you think? Tell me, what are you excited? What are you excited for? What are you looking to see?
Oh, right now, I think that's the main priority, figuring out whether he actually killed somebody.
Okay.
Because that's a different standard. He established in previous seasons that he wouldn't go that far, and there were times where he considered it, but he never crossed that line.
Yeah.
So now I want to know, like, if he actually did.
Right. That's pretty wild. So yeah, I want to pick up on that. So yeah, man, it's really exciting. It's taken me a little bit of time to get used to like the new cast. Obviously, Matt, I'm good with, but like getting used to his new love interest and his new partner, the black lady. It's taking me a little bit. It's gonna take me a minute to warm up to them because I'm so used to Karen and I always say Foggy. Is it Foggy or Froggy?
Foggy is like the name that most people know him by, right? But like Franklin is his actual first name.
Got you. Okay, so those guys I'm so used to being around, and for one of them to get killed in the first few minutes of the first episode was just like, wow, I can't believe I had no idea. One thing about me that you guys will find out is that I never, I don't watch a lot of like other shows that talk about things that they've heard or things that are going to happen. I try to keep myself as free from any spoilers as possible so that when I come into something, it's like I'm getting it raw. So seeing Froggy get killed blew me away. Foggy, excuse me. Seeing Foggy get killed, it blew me away. But when I went back and looked at some other people's channels, they already knew that was going to happen. So it's like, whoa. And now it looks like Karen is not a part of the show. So who knows? Maybe they'll bring them back. Maybe they'll bring back Foggy in a flashback or something like that.
Flashback, maybe, yeah.
Yeah. So we're really excited to watch this episode. Again, I know that people like to watch the show and they like to when we get to the moment when we actually start watching and people are like, you're not, it's not on the screen. Why can't we see it? Well, we can't show that. we can't show that. Well, they'll take our channel down. We can't have that. Unfortunately, we are working on something though. We are working on something. So just bear with us. We're going to try it tonight, or rather tomorrow. We're going to repost some video. And we're going to try to include like really quick clips and try to make that a part of a redacted, or not a redacted, but a remixed type video. But for tonight, we're going to watch. So I hope you all have your devices with you so that you can watch along when the show actually starts. We're going to kind of do like a 3, 2, 1 and press play. And then we're going to watch it right here. That you won't hear anything or any sound from the actual show. But we'll still be talking and reacting to what's happening and interacting with you all. And then when the show's over, we'll come back. We'll talk about what we thought, what we think will hit you all up for what you all are thinking, and then we'll do we have a Daredevil trivia along with the giveaway. So that's what's up for tonight. We want to thank you all for being here. Thank you so much. Let's go to the chat real quick.
Yeah.
Let's go to chat.
So we got at least a couple people in here.
Yeah, we got my man Dan the Man. Dan the Man's Movie Room. I love that title. What's good, fam? What's up, man? Thank you so much for being here, man. We appreciate you, man. My man Dan represented in our tournament of Kung Fu this past weekend. So he was there. We look forward to having him next weekend, and we'll talk about that in a minute. And we got Gigi in the house, says, woohoo, let's go, Gigi. Let's go. Thank you for being here. We really appreciate you. And of course, my man 10 Grand, he held me down last week. It was just me and him. That's okay. I was happy to have him. My man, the Guru's in the building. What's up, my G? What's up, baby? The Guru says, what's up, OG? DK, what's up, family? What's up, man? We appreciate you, man. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. So we have posted in the chat. We put a StreamYard link in the chat. If you want to participate in tonight's stream and you want to be an actual part of tonight's show, please click on that link and enter our studio, and we will bring you up on the screen, and we could chop it up. Again, we could watch the episode together. We'd love to have you. So if you're interested in being part of the stream, we'd love to have you. We welcome you. Please use the StreamYard link that is in the comments and join the studio. Quick question for you all. Let me ask you this question, because I think it's interesting what's happening here. And this is, we're not even talking about the martial arts, not yet. The tone shift, right? The last time we saw Matt Murdock, he was on She-Hulk. Yeah. He had a different costume. It was predominantly yellow with it was red and it had yellow mixed in, right? There was a lot of CG, a lot of cartooniness to it, flipping. It was a lot less serious. It was a lot of jokes and gab. And I, for one, as someone who really loved the Netflix show of Daredevil, I was worried when he showed up on She-Hulk. Now, I know that they're both lawyers. I get that. I would just have preferred to see them duking it out in a courtroom. But they duked it out as their alter egos, and I thought it was pretty corny. And so now we're getting a tonal shift again, and it seems to be, I don't know if it's exactly like Netflix, but it's gotten darker. And so what I'd like to propose to you and to the people in the chat, do you like this tonal shift? Do you prefer the Netflix vibe, the She-Hulk vibe, or what we're rocking with right now? Please comment and let us know. We'd love to hear from you and know what you all think. What do you think about that question?
So for me, I feel like what we've got now is more consistent with how the Netflix show was. I think for the She-Hulk show, I was actually fine with like the costume, like the colors of the costume. It's not my preferred look for Daredevil, but I was okay with it considering that those colors were actually from the comics. They tried to bring those colors into live action, so I can respect the attempt to try to like put that on the big screen. Okay. But as far as like the She-Hulk show was concerned, I just air that out of my mind. It's not. I really didn't enjoy it. And even with Daredevil being like one of the few good parts of that show, like that, even that little bit, like that episode, just couldn't save it for me. Okay. So yeah, I'm glad to have it. I'm glad to have the tone more consistent now with what we've had before. And I also think, as far as like to your point about how like She-Hulk and Daredevil could have had like a legal battle. I think it's because the writing team wasn't up to it. They didn't know anything about law or like courtroom battles. They didn't know how to write them, and so it showed. It showed in like the dialogue that was being handled in that show. Um, but now that we're in Born Again, it's like we've got at least competent writers who are trying to take cues from the previous writers on the Netflix show.
Yeah. How great would it be to have the writers from A Few Good Men writing a courtroom drama where we have a superhero movie that's set in a courtroom, right? That's literally set in a courtroom. And yeah, they still got some superhero stuff that happens in the background, a few cutaway scenes, or maybe it's a flashback where while they're explaining what happened during the case that they cut back so that you can incorporate that into the movie, but that it's a courtroom drama. And you've got Matt Murdock, who's top of his game lawyer, versus Jennifer Walters?
Yeah.
Jennifer Walters, who's also strong attorney, going at it. And that would be fantastic. I would love to see that.
If they had done her right.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's see what they're saying in the chat. My man, Dan the Man, says Daredevil and Punisher were both great on Netflix. I need the hard R vibe it has now for sure. Especially with Punisher. Especially with Punisher, man. You gotta have it. You gotta have that. That's the best book. Hey man, and let me tell you, I'm someone who loves the Punisher with goodness, I forgot his name. Not David Hasselhoff, the other one.
Thomas Jane.
Thomas Jane. I actually like that movie, man. I enjoy that movie, but this guy, John Bernthal, that's my Punisher now. That's my favorite Punisher. I was on Sideshow Collectibles, trying to find. They have a Punisher.
Toy.
Oh my god! I was trying to find it. Sold out, baby. Sold out. Yeah, for sure. Dan the Man says the yellow suit was the original from the original. Yep. The original comic, he was yellow. That was terrible.
And yeah, the GOOOO commented too.
The GOOOO says Netflix for me, by far more fight action, longer fight action. This Disney version has more of a CSI vibe. She-Hulk, I barely able to finish it. Hated that format and the looks. Yeah, it was terrible. Dan the Man says the yellow suit from the 1960 comic was dope at the time. Probably at the time, I'm sure a lot of people liked it. I never liked the yellow costume. But yeah, I can see how a lot of people would like it. And then the GOOOO says it's early, but I'm still feeling Murdoch and Wilson Fisk, Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio are still displaying awesome character. Yeah, I mean, hey man, that little conversation where they sat down in the little breakfast shop,
the diner,
and started talking. That was dope, man. That gave me, you know what that gave me vibes of? If you've ever seen the movie, it's the bank robbery movie with Robert De Niro and Al Pacino, and they sit down. Heat. If you ever see the movie Heat, there's a really cool scene where it's a really cool scene where they both sit down and they know who they are. I'm a bank robber. I'm the cop that's trying to catch you. And they had this cool conversation. That's the vibe that they gave me when they were in that diner. So I really dig that. I will say one thing that I'm getting sick and tired of. And I wonder if you all feel the same way in the chat. I'm getting sick and tired of people knowing other people's secret identities. I'm sick and tired of that, man. Listen, the kid who plays Spider-Man, Tom Holland, he takes off his mask every 5 minutes. I mean, if you can't breathe in it, you know, then you're a science kid. You should be able to figure out, you know, how to make a mask. In fact, the mask, I mean, it's supposed to be, it's like Stark type. It's not even like your typical mask you put on your head. It's kind of Starkish, right? It's kind of like forms up over his face. Am I wrong?
Well, not now.
Not now.
I mean, that was the case for like the first couple movies for him in the MCU, but now we've got it so that he's got cloth.
Yeah, like I'm not a fan of this, man, where Everybody knows everybody's identities. I'm just not feeling that. I'm a firm believer. Well, then what's the point of the mask? The mask is supposed to hide your identity, and all these actors, they all want to be seen. They all want everybody to know, hey, that's me. Come on, man, relax. Listen, one of the best movies I ever seen, dude never took his mask off, is Dread. If you want to see a dope movie where the guy never takes his mask off, watch the movie Dread. I'm talking about the 2000 version. I'm not talking about that trash with Sylvester Stallone. I'm talking about the newer version
with Carl Urban.
with Carl Urban. Watch that. He never takes his mask off, not a single time in the movie, right? And it's dope. It's dope. Like Sylvester Stallone wore that thing in the beginning of the movie, and I don't think he ever put it back on for the rest of the movie. It's like, come on, man, what are we doing? We need superheroes to wear their masks, and we need to stop showing everybody. How come I'm seeing you over here in the studio?
Oh. No, what happened?
Yeah, so I mean, that's one of my pet peeves. I don't like that Wilson Fisk knows that he's Daredevil. That bothers me a little bit, but it is what it is. Let's see what they're saying in the chat. Dan the Man says Vincent is one of my favorite actors. Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
Yeah, he pointed to Dread too.
Yeah, and Vincent D'Onofrio, man, I liked him ever since Full Metal Jacket. Private Pile. I love that movie. I could quote all the lines from that movie, man. I love that movie. He's been in a lot of movies, man. He's dope. He's absolutely dope. He's in Godfather of Harlem. He's dope in that. If I'm not mistaken, I think he was in he did a stint on Law and Order. I don't know which one, but he was. If I'm not mistaken, I think he was in a Law and Order too. Yeah, Vince is the man. He's dope. He's definitely dope. Let's see here. Dan the Man says the Dread remake dope AF. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. The Dread remake is dope. And they even added like psychic powers to it and everything. And I loved it, man. Man, you know what? I think I'm gonna have to try to cop that. I have to try to cop that. I think I want that. I think I want the physical copy of that.
Oh, you had it.
I thought I did too, but I haven't seen it lately. I have to go and look through my collection. The GOOOO says, everyone knows Tony. I know everyone knows Tony Stark is Iron Man in the movies. Do you know that in the comic books, nobody knew that? Nobody knew that. Everybody thought that Iron Man was his bodyguard. That's what they used to think. And then for a while, they thought Brody was Iron Man.
They changed it though.
And they changed it. I don't like that.
I'm saying in the comics they changed.
Oh, I know. Because you gotta, everybody had a run in comics. But my point is that if you're a superhero and everybody knows your secret identity, then the best way for me to get to you is to kill the people that you love or harm the people that you love. Right? It just doesn't make sense to me. If I was a superhero, y'all wouldn't know it. I'd still be on YouTube. I'd still be teaching. I'd still be doing what I'm doing. Yeah, the GOOOO. I'm not a big fan of that. The GOOOO also says, is Charlie Cox a better actor at Matt Murdock than Ben Affleck? I'll let you answer that question. Who's better? Who's a better actor at Matt Murdock, Charlie Cox or Ben Affleck?
I'm gonna say Charlie because from what I remember of the 2003 Daredevil, because it's been forever since I even saw parts of it. His performance didn't exactly stand out to me. I can't say he was bad, but I don't know. Charlie, he's just put in a whole lot of extra effort. He's had a lot more room to breathe over 3 seasons plus what he's got now. So
right, the fact that Charlie Cox has fleshed out the character, you got to give it to him. Ben Affleck had one movie, right, to do his thing. What I will say, and I don't hate the Daredevil movie. It's okay. I like it. I definitely, man, Uh, I like the casting. I thought Michael Clark Duncan was the perfect Kingpin. Freaking huge, right? Um, I I don't I don't hate it. Um, what I really adored about that movie was the fact that he and Elektra were actually dating at the time, or the Jennifer Gardner. They were actually courting each other, or he was courting her, and they eventually got married. So I dug that. I thought that was cute. I like it. I like it. But yeah, Charlie Cox. Charlie Cox has just had way more runway
to make it his own.
to make him his own character. As far like when someone plays a character for a long time, the guy becomes the character, right? It's like, although I want to see it, I still can't imagine another Wolverine. Like, Hugh Jackman is Wolverine. I want to see. I do not want them to use Hugh Jackman as Wolverine in the new. If they're gonna do new X-Men and they're gonna have a Wolverine, I do want a new Wolverine, but it's gonna take me a minute. And you know what I'm saying? It's like it, because you adore you find yourself falling in love with the character and the actor who's playing him. Like, I could never imagine a new Thor. I can never imagine a new Captain America. It's probably why I don't like. It's okay. Captain America: Brave New World. It's okay, but my Cap, man, I'm sorry, man. I like my Cap, and they got to figure out a way to write him back into the story, bro. And because to me, Anthony Mackie is Falcon. All right, the Mexican guy that they made Falcon. Nah. So yeah, that's just me.
Comments are fine, Dad.
Oh, that's okay. All right, we got time. Let's see. Okay, so Dan the Man says the Daredevil movie, the Daredevil movie director's cut was okay. Elektra was pretty bad, like she's a bad actress. I don't disagree. She was a TV actress who did serialized television, and that's acted differently, in my opinion, than like movies. So she was stiff and weird, and I didn't like it. And then they gave her a movie after that, and that movie was trash, right? The Elektra movie was trash. And they tried to throw in a little bit of what's my anime, the one I like? The ninja anime. The ninja anime with the guy with the sword that's got a string on it.
Ninja Scroll?
Ninja. They tried to put a little bit of Ninja Scroll elements into the Elektra movie. So you got the big dude with the stone skin. I think there was a chick who could like poison people and do that movie was trash. Yeah, I agree. Elektra was not good in that movie. Let's see. We got the GOOOO says, I actually like the Affleck's Daredevil movie, especially Murdoch. Okay, I like you. His radar said, oh, how they do? Yeah, they don't do that in this movie. You notice that?
In what?
They don't do his radar sense. Like, you know how like we used to see Spidey sense in the early Spider-Man movies where it'd be like everything would be moving in slow motion, and you're seeing the Spidey sense play out in the movie. And now the new Tom Holland, they don't do that. He just senses things and he just reacts to it. There's no squiggly lines coming off his head. There's no special effect that oh, he's using his Spidey sense. Same thing. In this Daredevil, you never see. Am I wrong?
They
don't show his perspective.
They do address it for both. So for Spider-Man, as opposed to like in the previous movies, they have these moments where if you see his eyes widen before something's coming at him, you can tell like that's a spider sense going on.
Yeah, that's but that's not the same. That's not the same as what they did with Tobey Maguire's. That's what I'm saying.
No Way Home has the squiggly lines. They finally showed that.
Right.
So they could still do that.
Yeah. But in Daredevil, Daredevil with Ben Affleck, they did a really good job of showing giving us his perspective, how everything's vibrating so he could see. Like even when it was raining and he could hear the raindrops hitting her face. So that's how he was able to see her face
So
and
for
all that stuff.
Daredevil, they've done that.
Right.
Yeah,
No, not in this new Daredevil.
in the Daredevil show, yeah, they've had
I
him
don't
like
remember that.
they've had him put his fingers up to his sink so that he could hear the train from like miles out. They've shown like what his vision looks like, where like everything's on fire.
Okay, then I need to go back and refresh my memory.
Yeah, and a lot of times they focus in on Matt's face and like show how his hearing like can hear things from like far away. Like,
Okay.
Even with the first episode, that's what they did.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we got, ladies and gentlemen, we got 5 minutes before the show starts. So let me get through the rest of these comments and then we can get it in. The Guru says, I still don't understand Robert Downey Jr. being a new Dr. Doom. I know, man. Yeah. I know. I'm gonna give it a chance. I hope that's just like a one-off, like that's like in a different universe or something. And that when they do Fantastic Four proper, I hope they fix that, bro, because Victor Von Doom is Victor Von Doom, right? And technology wizard, knows magic, all that. You gotta come on, man. You can't. I love Robert Downey Jr. too. Figure out a way to bring him back then. That in another universe, they borrowed. In another universe, he's not married to Pepper. He's not married to anybody. He's just an arrogant playboy. He's not a family guy. And hey, they're gonna bring him to our universe, to the 616 or something. But figure it out. I'm not happy with what they're doing with that, but I'm gonna give it a chance. Dan the Man says the Russo brothers did say in a recent interview that we have not seen the last of Wolverine and Deadpool in the MCU, so we will see. Boo. Hey man, I like Wolverine. I like Deadpool. I don't want to see them in this unless it's again unless you're doing universal, you're doing variants and all that stuff. Cool, but once this whole thing is over and they put a tapa on this, let's move on and let's start with X-Men. Let's start with new people, man. We need new characters. Same way we fell in love with the guy who plays Thor. We didn't know him. He was in Star Trek for a minute. Same way we didn't know Cap. Well, we knew Cap. He was in Fantastic Four, right? We fell in love with these characters and they became beloved. Let's start building some new characters, man. I want to fall in love with the new X-Men and all that stuff like that. So let's get through this. We got 2 minutes before the show starts. The Guru says, yes, hated the Elektra movie. Ugh. Yeah, I agree. Absolute trash. All right, so this is what we're gonna be doing. So that we all are on the same page. We want you all to hopefully stay with us during this live stream. What we're gonna be doing is we're gonna pull up the show, and we're gonna actually be watching the show right here in front of us, and we'll do kind of a 3, 2, 1, and we'll hit play. I know that everybody doesn't have the same kind of, hey, don't BS me is in the building. What's up, baby? So we know that, I know that everybody doesn't have the same kind of Disney Plus package. We have the Disney Plus package with no commercials because I'm not going to sit here and watch no commercials. So we're going to be watching the show. And when we're done, when the show is over, we're just going to turn back to the camera and we're going to start going at it. And then when it's over, we are going to talk about the show, incorporate you all into the conversation. Then we have a giveaway for one of our wonderful contestants, hopefully one of you in the chat. And then we're gonna do a trivia and then have a giveaway, and then we'll wrap up the show. Okay. I just want to throw that at you. Don't BS me. Says, hope you two are swell. We are both swell.
Yep.
My swordsmith. Thank you so much. The Guru says, I have the commercial ads, so I'm gonna tick behind. Yeah, man. Sorry about that. We'll try not to spoil it too much then when you catch up. So yeah. So it is now 7:59 as we begin. I wish that they would change that. Maybe come up with a package where you can pay where you could pay and then you can all see it at the same time or something. There used to be a feature, they took it away. So, all right, so I'm pulling it up now. Looks like I grabbed the wrong thing.
That's the original.
That's
show.
the original show. Duh. All right, go here. There we go. All right, we are on. I see episode 3. The name of the episode is "The Hollow of His Hand." The byline is "The Trial of Hector Ayala begins. Fisk's old business associates seek to claim his vacant mantle." Okay, so here we go. I'm going to hit play in 3, 2, 1.
Give the recap.
He's going to visit his client. Oh, he's Puerto Rican? I didn't know that. Yeah, coquis. I know what those are.
Yes, the guru. They've made mention of it before, but we didn't see it used. They just said that he has like power amulets.
Oh. Oh, he's asking about the ambulance. Okay, yeah. He has ambulance, but can't want to see that play out. Like, how does that work?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about stuff like this? Shouldn't they just get right to it? I mean, we don't need to see like
There was an option to skip it.
oh, it was. Did I pass it?
Yeah, you missed
Oh,
it.
okay. Like crumbling statues and all this stuff. Like, let's get right to the show. Let's go.
I think the intro is nice for what it's like showing as far as the theme is concerned, like the theme of the show where things are broken, now they need to be repaired. But I prefer the intro of the original Netflix show.
Okay, that's dope though. That the broken pieces, come back together and they form Daredevil statue. That's pretty dope.
Right, because
I like that.
that's like what needs to happen in the show. Like
Right,
Matt needs to
redemption.
find
Yeah,
Daredevil again.
yeah. Like most of this show takes place in nighttime. It's so funny. They're robbing? Okay. Damn. Holy. Oh, they killed the other dude anyway. Makes me want to go to New York. I can't wait. Who eats like that? Look how big he is. Do you believe that he eats his food this way? He's doing mayor things. Wow. Who do he think he's fooling?
He's not
Trying to pretend like he's clean. Come on, bro.
acting like he's above it now.
Ugh.
He threatened a chief's like wife and kid.
Look at his bloody knuckles.
Mm-hmm. Matt's bloody knuckles.
Is that one of the guys he beat up? Mm. Yeah, that's one of them. He busted him up. Look at his face. That's his private investigator. That's the one who works for him, right?
Cherry.
Okay. Oh no, he's the surviving officer who was on the train platform. That's who he is. See, and everything cop says is treated as the gospel truth. Oh, his heartbeat was going up, so he calmed him down. Trying to sound human. He was my friend. He was my friend. Look how quiet. He busted. Yeah, his heartbeat was racing. Look at his neck tattoo. And by the way, he can hear you. Dumbass. Man, I think cops should be like clean cut, man. Like for real, man. You got a neck tattoo, look like skull and crossbones. This is fantastic. So there's a court case going on, like what I kind of talked about earlier, and now dude is trying to get to the courtroom. Oh, they got a tail. Oh my god. Looking like Terminator. What is it? Terminator 2. Wow, it's him.
Nice.
Yeah, I love the head fake.
Yeah.
Nice. Hurry up and get inside the building.
They tried to intercept.
Nice try.
Yeah.
You better tell the truth. You better tell. He's scared. Look at you looking at all them cops, which should not be allowed to be there. They're intimidating him.
You're under oath.
Oh! Oh my God. Fuck it. Freaking coward. I like this. This like a police procedural TV show. That sounds familiar. That's Matt's wife. I mean, girlfriend, right?
Right now, yeah.
Okay.
He's using the vigilante angle.
Oh no. Oh my god. Jeez.
The judge specifically told him, "You're not supposed to bring this up."
He whipped out the mask. Like, are you the white tiger?
Well, see, everyone heard it.
Well, they bringing in the race on it. He's Puerto Rican. He's not going to get fair trial. I want to see him in the suit. I want to see him in action. That is definitely a kung fu name. White Tiger. When this is over, I want some pizza because it's the right thing to do. Waiting for the cross examination. How come I didn't hear it? Oh, mocking him, using his
words
own.
against
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. There's a whole episode
This
that's
is a tough case.
It's a whole episode that's a court case.
Mhm.
It's crazy. Oh, here we go. No! Pow. Man. Wow. Look at the cop. The cops literally, cops in this country is like a gang. They themselves are like a gang, a legal gang. Look how mad they are. Gonna get you. Most of them dudes don't even know that dude. You're gonna have to move. You can't live in New York.
You can't live in New York
You
anymore.
sure can. He's not happy.
Of course, he was watching the case.
Like he cares so much about the cops. He's a criminal himself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he put the costume on. Now I see what the costume is. He got some white, like with camouflage, and then he just airbrushed some black stripes. He just walking around the street with his costume on. The cops gonna get him. Someone's gonna get him. I'm telling you. Boom. Oh, don't say it. Don't say it. Oh. Oh, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Save it for the after show. That was it. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my freaking goodness. Oh man.
What a way to end it.
Wait, I want to see what everybody else want to let us know when you guys are caught up. What? We're not going to say anything. We're not going to say anything. Wow. Wow. I'm going to say something. I'm not going to say anything because I want to wait. I don't want to ruin or spoil anything anyone who's in the chat right now.
Mm-hmm.
That was a damn fine episode.
Yeah.
It was a damn fine episode. It's kind of like what I spoke to before the show. I didn't know that was going to happen. When I said, wouldn't it be cool if they just had like a movie that's just basically an entire court case, right? And then little things here and there are happening in the background, but for the most part, it's just two lawyers battling it out.
That one episode alone blows She-Hulk out of the water.
Oh my God, yes, that was really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna wait. I want to wait to see if people come into the chat. I want to see what's out there before I before I dare to, because what I don't want is I don't want to ruin it for someone else who um I don't want to ruin it for someone else who may be over who may be, you know.
Yeah.
So I was just waiting. I'll wait. I'll give it a second. Let's see what's what. Let's see
Mhm.
who's there, who's not. We don't want to again. Don't want to ruin anything for anyone. We want to be our, you know, uh, we got 4 people with us right now. So waiting until,
Mhm.
um, waiting to see if you all catch up and let us know so that we can proceed. Because again, I don't want to ruin anything for anyone. Um, but what I will say again, we'll talk around it without talking about what actually transpired.
Oh, the guru says sorry, still watching commercials.
That's okay.
Mhm.
So that's all right, man. No problem. We're not gonna ruin it for you. So we're just we're gonna talk. I'm gonna do a lot of the talking so that way I don't spoil anything for anyone. Um it's a really well written episode. The the courtroom drama of it all is fantastic. There was palpable tension when uh Cherry was trying to protect uh the confidential informant, and
Oh,
when
you got
the
Tony in there.
when the cops pulled up, Tony's in the building. What's up, Tony? What's up, baby? Tony Robles, the silent assassin. Yes, sir.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, man. I don't know if you got to see the episode, but we're waiting for everybody to catch up to us. So we're right now everything's good. Oh, fantastic. Good. Glad to hear it, man. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Glad to see you on Twitch. I will say that if I'm being honest again, without talking about the episode or ruining it for anyone, I will say that it's a well written episode. Um, I like courtroom drama. I think that that's one of my favorite shows that came out over the past year is a remake of the movie Presumed Innocent with Jake Gyllenhaal. I think it's a fantastic TV show that they turned the movie into a TV show. Fantastic. So I like courtroom dramas and everything. It's pretty smooth. Hold on, let me see what Tony says. Tony says, I haven't had a chance to watch any of the episodes, but wanted to support you guys. Oh, thank you so much, man.
Appreciate you.
We really appreciate you. Thank you for being here.
Mhm.
The courtroom drama of it all, as I said, is fantastic. Um, watching, and again, my memory's kind of been wiped from a lot of the previous shows. I don't remember a lot about the earlier seasons of Daredevil or She-Hulk or the Defenders. I'm just going off of what I remember, which is this new iteration is painting a new canvas for me. And seeing Matt Murdock in his element in a courtroom, I really dug that. I liked his demeanor. I like the way that he went at those cops. You know, he told them about having a black eye. All that was all funny. Um, okay, the guru's almost there. The guru's almost there. The guru says uh he's at the scene. All rise. He's basically at the decision, right?
Verdict.
The verdict. Thank you. Um, so I really dug that a lot. That tension when they're trying to get the confidential informant to the court and the police are doing everything they can to stop him. I was like, oh, they got him. Oh, and then there was a head fake, which was fantastic. But my whole thing is, why did he go through all of that to allow them to transport him around if he was then just going to turn around and do what he did, which again, I'm not saying what he did yet. I thought that was foul. What's the point? Which maybe perhaps he sat there and he's seeing everybody looking at him and he did what he did, which was, I thought that was very strange.
Well, they established already, like when they first showed him in the episode,
Hmm.
when Cherry like came up to him, he gave him like a little baggie with like drugs in it.
Right.
Because he's unreliable.
Right.
They
Right.
just needed to get him on the stand.
Ah, that's right.
But
That's right.
that was already
That was just
foreshadowing to let us know, yeah, he's like an unreliable witness.
Got you. Okay, that's a good point. That's actually you're actually right. That's a good point. So yeah, so that was very interesting. I thought the prosecutor was weak. I would have liked to have seen a better prosecutor, someone who could make a better argument, because I didn't find him to be particularly good at his job. It didn't seem that way anyway. And I love the scene in the bathroom where he's in the bathroom and the guy's like, you don't need those, blind guy who can fight and all that. I loved all that. That was fantastic. That was great dialogue. It was a really well episode without saying too much, because again, I don't want to ruin it for the GOOOO. I don't know if Don't BS Me or Dan the Man is still here, but
Spiritual Mystic
Order says, Lone Wolf, do you like Marvel movies? Maybe you should do Marvel superhero movies breakdowns as well if you like Marvel comic books a lot. Just wondering. I love Marvel superheroes. So we do. We do. That's not what we do here on this channel. Spiritual. We are a martial arts channel, and we are, we do martial arts cinema, and things of that nature. The reason why we're doing a Daredevil breakdown and a watch along is because there's a lot of martial arts that takes place within the show, and we can speak to the martial arts of it all in the show, and that's how we justify it. We would do the same thing for Shang-Chi. When Shang-Chi comes out, we will address that. Now, all the other Marvel and DC shows, we probably won't. But we'll definitely do these because, again, Daredevil, Shang-Chi, Iron Fist, those three in particular, they have a very their nature, the very nature of the comics themselves are based in martial arts. So that's the perspective that we share, and that's the perspective that we'll use in order to inform how we talk about it. So yeah, unfortunately, I will say, Spiritual, that the market has been flooded. The zeitgeist has been flooded with channels, with people who speak on these shows. I mean, they're John Campia, Christian Harloff, the Real Rejects, the Angry Joes. I mean, there's just a slew of people who talk about Marvel and DC and Star Wars ad nauseum. Star Wars even more. You have Star Wars Theory and all these other channels. We created this channel to create a lane for people who love martial arts. So that's the reason why we're doing this on Tuesdays, and just to give you a little bit of perspective about this channel. But we will dip back. We will be going back into martial arts and kung fu movies and things of that nature as time progresses. So welcome to the chat. Welcome. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. And I think we are now able to talk a little bit about what actually happened. So let me talk about the GOOOO real quick. The GOOOO says, so Murdoch had to give up White Tiger's identity to save him in court. Yeah, that was the only card he could pull, man, because his ace in the hole was the confidential informant who flaked out once he got in the courtroom, got scared, saw all the cops looking at him, giving him dead eye, and he was like, "No, I wasn't there." Yeah. So the only thing that Murdoch could do was basically present his client as a character witness, and the only way to do that was to reveal that he's White Tiger, and then read all these reports of all these people who are saying White Tiger saved them, and they did this and he did that. Even read some reports of policemen saying that he saved them and did those things. It was the only card he could pull.
He had to improvise.
He had to, and he did it on the fly. I think he did a good job, and he got his client off. And he told his client, if I get you off, you can't walk these streets no more. You can't put on that costume anymore. And dude was like, nah, you don't understand. That's who I am. It's not two people. It's one. It's me. I am White Tiger.
I didn't choose this. It chose
It
me.
chose me. And when the court case was over, he went back out on the streets, put the costume on, and hit the streets. And as he was walking towards, he heard some sound off in the distance. Someone was in distress. Sound like a woman, I think.
Screaming, yeah.
Screaming. And he went headed in that direction. You saw it. One to the back of the head. Pow, pow! Oh, my God. I mean, blew him out. Here's the problem. But the next thing I'm about to talk about, right, is that they both happen so fast that it's so much. You're like, holy crap. First, he got his brains blown out. And then
they show that the dude who killed him had the Punisher icon on his chest.
it was the Punisher. Or at least we think it was the Punisher.
I think that's a head fake.
Well, we'll watch the show and let it play out.
Remember in the last episode, they showed that the guy who was trying to rough up Matt, remember when they tried to get his witness? He had a Punisher tattoo on his wrist. I think it's a head fake.
It could be.
They're trying to frame the real Punisher.
I don't even know what he has to do with this, but I'm looking forward to seeing him in the show, obviously. But seeing the logo as after he bust the cap in his head was crazy. I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but I know that there is another character on the show, and I believe the character's name is Muse. I believe the Muse character's costume looks similar to White Tiger's, except there's like almost like a running makeup under the eyes on the mask. So instead of, it look, like if someone was crying, it looks like it's running right here. And it's it looks like White Tiger, but it's running right here. I've seen pictures of this character, and I think Muse has some kind of superpower as well. I think that White Tiger is not dead. I think he got shot in the head, and maybe they're gonna do a different version. I could be totally way off. Maybe they're gonna do a different version of Muse, and that White Tiger will now become Muse. And he's like gonna be crazy because he got shot. He's not dead. He got a bullet in his head, and maybe it's gonna make him crazy. And maybe I don't know. But if you get a chance, can you Google Muse, Marvel's Muse, and look up pictures? It's I believe he's in a white costume, similar to White Tiger's. So I could be wrong.
So black and white, like the White Tiger, but going for a different type of aesthetic.
Okay, right. And so I believe, and I could be wrong, I believe that is a actual I think that might be some derivative of
I'm already seeing descriptions. It's not the same too.
No? Oh no? I'm gonna prove.
Go away from this.
No,
this is someone
no.
else
I'm gonna prove them wrong. You ready? And I'm gonna show you. And I'm gonna share my screen just to show you. Because I'm just going off what I see. So let me just bring up my screen. All right. I don't know if anyone can see what I'm looking at, but if you look here, all right, here's a white costume. It's a little jacked up. See that little black stripe? Doesn't that look like one of White Tiger's stripes right there?
It's a reach, Dad. It's not the same guy.
And there's blood splotch right there from when he got his brains blown out.
It's not the same dude. They have different powers. I'm seeing it.
Okay.
They're different people.
Let's bet 20 push-ups.
That's fine, but
all right, is everybody listening? I hope you all saw that. All right. We just bet 20 push-ups. 20 push-ups. At the end of the season, if White Tiger is not Muse, right? Somehow 20 push-ups. All right.
I
military push-ups too, not no little
That's fine.
Real. All right.
I was looking at the wiki. Is not the same person.
Okay.
But
excuse me. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
To get to the guru's points,
Mm-hmm.
so he's asking, like he's saying, there's got to be more to the white tiger. The amulets of white tiger does have healing elements, just maybe. So from what I've known about the character, like even before the show, I my first exposure to White Tiger wasn't from this show. It was from Ultimate Spider-Man, the show that was out. It was a cartoon. And I didn't watch that. I didn't watch that regularly, but I remember White Tiger being a girl, and what they showed in the courtroom of this episode.
He going off the cartoon,
right? And what they showed in the courtroom of this episode, in like the pews or like the seats behind him, it was his wife and his daughter. I think the daughter is going to take up the mantle.
Oh, I'm scrolling down. I got to get to it. Just give me a second.
Yeah.
You might be right. Well, hold on. Let me get to this. Hold on. Not yet. First, Tony says, "Are you sure you guys are private investigators?" Nah, we just speculating. We don't know nothing. This is the one I want to get to. The guru says, "I also think this is a frame up on the Punisher. Hector's sister also became White Tiger in the comics."
That's possible. It could be a family member of Hector, either his sister or his daughter.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that. Man, the guru, you know your stuff, boy. Go, Cat Daddy.
But yeah, someone else is going to take up the mantle.
Yeah, I like to know, for those of you who watched the episode, like the guru and something, tell us, what did you think? What did you think about the episode as a whole? Was it a good episode? Did you like the depiction of a courtroom? Did you like the action of trying to get the informant to the courtroom? Did you like the end? Did you like that little surprise joint at the end? Did it throw you off? What were you thinking? Do you think like, oh man, this sucks, man? Let us know. Let us know in the chat.
And we've got comments from Spiritual.
I went over those already.
Oh, you did?
Yep. All righty. Okay. So while you guys are talking, okay. So while we are pretty much, do you have anything extra you want to say about how this episode went, or your thoughts?
Oh, well, I mean,
while I queue up something.
Sure. I mean, I thought it was cool. This episode, admittedly, it didn't have like a lot of like martial arts action to it, but that's okay, because with Daredevil, you can expect an episode where it's more drama focused. It's more about like the story. And yeah, this one was mainly focused on the court, like on how Matt Murdock handles things with regards to law. So what I'm expecting is that the next episode might have him start to like, he might have to start pulling into his Daredevil bag and like trying to he might have to go back into being a vigilante, or like at least the next episode might have him turn or start to reconsider his stance on becoming Daredevil again.
Nice. Nice.
But yeah, this was a good episode.
This is awesome. Okay. Well, you know what time it is.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. Dun, 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 dun. Someday we're gonna have some cool someday we're gonna have some cool sound effects and some cool like song stuff. Trivia night. We're gonna come up with some cool stuff. But hey, welcome to our Daredevil edition of Trivia Night. We know that there's not that many people with us this evening, but that's okay. We're gonna rock with the people that we're rocking with, and we are going to do our normal trivia the same way we do our normal trivia on Lone Wolf and Cub and over on Poison Clan. We're going to present some questions to you all, and you can participate in the chat. You can answer the questions, and the person, can you keep count of who's doing what?
Yeah.
The person who wins or answers the most questions and gets them right will be the winner of tonight's giveaway. Okay, so just it looks like we have the GOOOO, we've got Tony, we've got Spiritual, and I think we have Don't BS Me, if I'm not mistaken. If we have some other people, let us know. But we would love to start with the trivia. So if you all are interested in participating in the trivia and winning tonight's giveaway at the end of the trivia, and there's not a lot of questions. I think it's like 12. We're going to do 12 questions. It's not a lot of questions. If you're interested in being in the giveaway, don't be shy. Don't be like, oh, no, I don't want to take away from this person. Hey, we're okay with it. That's how you gotta win a prize, and you win the prize. Hey, then you can take a picture and you can post it on social media and show, hey, I won this on Poison Clan. That's how we big up the channel, man. Hey, listen, we rocking with the people who's rocking with us. So that's the point. This is the that's okay, Tony. The questions that are on this episode, the questions that are on this are basic Daredevil questions, or Daredevil questions from you haven't watched any of it? You haven't watched any new episodes, or you haven't watched anything of the show whatsoever? Because the questions, it's not some questions. These are Daredevil questions overall. It has nothing to do with the show, if that makes sense. You'll see once the questions start. So looks like you're in. Okay, so none of the new episodes. So you're fine. You're fine. So Tony's all good. The GOOOO, are you playing? Want to know if the GOOO's playing? Spiritual, are you playing? Don't BS me. Are you playing? Gigi, are you playing? I don't know if Gigi's still here. Dan the Man, are you playing? We don't know who's here. But I got 6 people. Looks like we got 6 people watching right now. So again, Spiritual said, I seen the first 2 episodes of Daredevil, not part 3. That's okay. That's okay. These are basic questions. Some of them have to do with the comic books and stuff like that. So take a shot. Doesn't matter. Guess. Just give it a guess. We'll see what happens. So we said, okay, so Gigi is definitely playing. The GOOOO says, I am ready to roll. Spiritual says yes. Okay, excellent. That's good enough. Anybody else want to chime in? Because once we start, that's it. We're not going to go back, right? So it's whoever has the answer, has the most correct answers. If you don't know, give it a guess. All right? Let's begin. Question number 1. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Round 1. Question 1. Daredevil is known as the man without what? Is it sight, fear, mercy, or guile? Daredevil is known as the man without what? Tony Robles says fear. The GOOOO says fear.
Gigi and Spiritual both said fear.
Did they say fear?
They both did.
Okay. Jolly good. The answer is fear. Daredevil is known as the man without fear. Fear. Good. So everyone has one point.
Yep.
All right. My scorekeeper is keeping count. You good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here we go. Question number 2. Who is Matt Murdock's law partner? Is it Wilson Fisk, James Wesley, Foggy Nelson, or Ben Urich? Who is Matt Murdock's law partner? Wilson Fisk, James Wesley, Foggy Nelson, Ben Urich. The guru says Foggy, okay? Okay, GG says Ben. Tony, okay. And we're waiting on Spiritual. Spiritual, we're waiting on you. Going once. Going twice. No Googling. Okay, we got our answers in. And the answer is Foggy Nelson. Foggy Nelson. Mm-hmm. So everybody got it right except for Gigi.
Yep, I've got everyone's scores.
Okay, here we go. Question 3. Who taught Daredevil how to fight? Who taught Daredevil how to fight? Is it Elektra, Madame Gal, Hirochi, or Stick? Who taught Daredevil how to fight? The guru is locked in his answer. Gigi is locked in his or her answer. Oh no, Gigi is a man or a woman. T Robe says not sure, but I'll go with Stick. He's locked in his answer. Spiritual, we're waiting on you. Spiritual. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1.5, 0. All right, we're moving on. The answer is Stick. The answer is Stick. Mm-hmm. Oh, Spiritual just got it in. You see it?
Yeah. I wonder if there's a delay.
He might have a delay. I'll let it rock. Okay. So everybody got that one correct. Question 3. Everybody got it correct. Stick. Tony said, "Shoo!" I know, right? All right, Stick. Here we go. Stick. Here we go, Spiritual. Here we go. Question 4. Which Daredevil villain became a quadriplegic? Quadriplegic. Which Daredevil villain became a quadriplegic? Lost the use of all 4 of their limbs, arms and legs. Spiritual said just in time. Just in time.
At everyone?
Oh, we're waiting for Spiritual again. Spiritual, we trying to cut you some slack. All right, Spiritual says bullseye. Okay. All right.
Mhm.
The answer is bullseye. Y'all better not be cheating.
So,
Better not be cheating, y'all. So everybody got it right except for Gigi.
Okay.
All right, you ready? Here we go. Question 5. Daredevil's modern red costume appeared in which comic book? Daredevil's modern red costume appeared in which comic book? Is it Daredevil 15, Daredevil 26, Daredevil 7, or Fantastic Four 39? Tony says definitely not cheating. Completely guessed 2 of the answers. Nice. Nice. We got an honest guy in the building. Daredevil's modern red costume appeared in which comic book? Daredevil 15, Daredevil 26, Daredevil 7, or Fantastic Four 39? No cheating. Tony says going to guess Fantastic Four since the other 3 answers are Daredevil. Okay. I see what you're doing. Sometimes that works. I try not to do that to my students. Sometimes I put in an answer that's so off the meters that they go, wait, is he doing that because that is the answer? Or is he doing that just to be funny? Like, I'll leave it up to you all. The GOOOO says Daredevil 7. So we got different answers so far. Okay, so we got Gigi with 26. We got Robles, Tony with Fantastic Four. The GOOOO and Spiritual say number 7. The answer is Daredevil 7. Daredevil 7. So now the GOOOO and Spiritual are the only 2 who got it right.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. We getting there.
Got the scores.
Okay. Right now, give me a tally.
So Gigi has 2, Spiritual has 5, the GOOOO has 5, and Tony has 4.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Here we go. Tony says you ain't right, bro. You tricked me. Trick you. All right. Here we go. That was the end of round 1. Here we go. Round 2. Okay. Here we go. Who was the first actor to portray Daredevil? Was it Rex Smith, Matt Jones, Ben Affleck, or Charlie Cox? Who's the first actor to portray Daredevil? And I already know if you get it right, I know you cheated. I know you Googled it. And I'm gonna give it wrong to everybody. If somebody cheats, Charlie Cox, Ben Affleck, the GOOOO, I'm watching you, and Spiritual, I'm watching both of y'all. Can't have no perfect scores in this game. No way. No way. There's no way. The only way they would know this is if they Googled it. The GOOOO says Ben Affleck. Spiritual. Let's go.
See what Spiritual says.
Spiritual Googling right now. Look. You hear the keys right now. Next time we do a trivia, everybody has to get on the stage. I want them to say the answer. No, for real. You ain't got to turn your camera on, but I want to hear you. I want to hear you say the answer.
That's one way to do it.
Yeah, because what's the point of doing this what's the point when we got a stage and you could just hop on?
Spiritual said
Ben Affleck, definitely. I have the Daredevil on DVD. Tony said I'm down with that, bro. Good. Thank you. I love that. I'm glad you're cool with it. All right. The answer is Rex Smith. Rex Smith was in the 1989 TV movie, Trial of the Incredible Hulk. He was the first actor to ever play Daredevil, Rex Smith. And I saw that. I actually saw that when I was younger.
Nice.
Trial of the Incredible Hulk. That's what Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno playing the Incredible Hulk. So everybody got it wrong.
Yeah, so no points.
No points awarded. Everybody got it wrong. Okay, here we go. Question 7. Who created Daredevil? Was it Stan Lee, Bill Everett, Jack Kirby, or all of them? Tony Robles says Bill Bixby was awesome. Yeah, he definitely played the hell out of that Bruce Banner, bro. I tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
Was Rex Smith Matt Murdock? Yep. The question, who created Daredevil? Stan Lee, Bill Everett, Jack Kirby, or all of the above? Gigi said Lee. Tony Robles said Stan Lee. The GOOOO says Jack Kirby. Waiting for spiritual. Daredevil born again. Daredevil born again. Daredevil born again. Stan Lee and Bill Everett. Okay, everybody's got their answers in. The answer is all the above. It was a three-way. They all collaborated together to create this character. So nobody got it right, correct?
Yeah, no one got the points. For spiritual, he said something that wasn't on there, which is where he gave 2 answers out of the 3. He had said all of them, then he would have gotten it right.
Yep. So you're incorrect, sir. No one got it. No one got it correct. All right. So here we go.
Mm-hmm.
We're almost at the end. What is Daredevil's signature weapon? What is Daredevil's signature weapon? Is it a billy club? Is it nunchucks? Is it a sai? Or is it a bullwhip? What is Daredevil's signature weapon? Billy club, nunchucks, sai, or the bullwhip? Tony Robles' answer is locked in. The GOOO's answer is locked in. A sai is... hey, did you ever see Heroes of the East? In Heroes of the East, he fought a guy who was like little and he was twitching his nose all the time. He was like twitching his nose, right? He kept twitching his nose like... and it's like it looks almost kind of like a fork, but they're miniature. That you hold them in your hands. That's a sai.
Electra uses those too.
Yeah. Tony says yes. Got it.
Mm.
Billy Club, Billy Club, Billy Club. Everyone's answer's in. Everyone put Billy Club.
Mm-hmm.
And the answer is Billy Club. Daredevil's Billy Club functions as a multi-purpose cane capable of grappling hook features. Very good. Very good. You got it, Tony, my man. All right, here we go.
So everyone's up 1 now.
Everyone got the point. Question 9. In the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which heroes has Daredevil appeared next to? Was it Spider-Man? Was it Punisher? Was it She-Hulk? Or was it all of these? In the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which heroes has Daredevil appeared next to? Spider-Man, Punisher, She-Hulk, or all of these? Waiting on spiritual.
Yeah.
All right. All right. All answers are in. And the answer is all of these. So Tony Robles and the GOOOO both get the points.
All right. And we got a front runner.
Got a front runner. Probably the GOOOO, yeah?
Nope. It's oh wait. Yes, it is the GOOOO.
The GOOOO's is in the lead.
Mm-hmm.
Spiritual. Daredevil was with Punisher. He was with She-Hulk. He also had a cameo in the last Spider-Man movie. Correct? Am I correct?
You're right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Here we go. Question 10. Where did Matt Murdock earn his law degree? His law degree is very important. Where did he earn his law degree? Was it Columbia Law, Yale Law, Fordham Law, or NYU Law? Okay. Columbia Law, Yale Law, Fordham Law, or NYU Law? Where did Matt Murdock earn his law degree?
This is a tough one.
All right. Gigi is locked in. Tony is locked in. The GOOOO is locked in.
See what Spiritual has to say.
Spiritual, we're waiting on you. Columbia. Okay. So we have 3 Columbias and 1 Yale. All right. The answer is Columbia College. All right. So Gigi gets the points. The GOOOO gets the points. Spiritual gets the points. None for Tony.
Yep. So now Gigi has 4, Spiritual has 7, the GOOOO has 8, and Tony is still at 6.
Okay. We have a winner. We have a winner. We have a winner. Winner chicken dinner. And our winner is the GOOOO. The GOOOO. Congratulations, my boy. You are the winner of not just the winner of tonight, but you're the winner of our very first Daredevil trivia giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Marvel know-how. With 8 of 10 questions you got right. Congratulations, my guy. Everybody's offering you congratulations. So I want to give you your flowers. It's a great question with Rex Smith. I know. I can't have them all easy. Good job, man. Hey, man, congratulations, fam. Congratulations. You want to know what you want? All right. Hold on. You, sir, are the winner of tonight's first Poison Clan giveaway. And you have won. Ta-da! You have won a Daredevil Special Edition Funko Pop. They even put him in like upside down, diving off a building or something.
Mm-hmm.
You are the winner, and it looks
Yeah, to match the comic book cover.
to match the famous comic book cover, the iconic comic book cover, the man without fear. It's yours. It's yours, the Guru. Gonna put this in the mail for you and get this shipped out to you. We'll get this out to you on Thursday. Okay, we'll get this out to you on Thursday. The Guru, what I'd like for you to do, because I know you're in the Discord, please go into the Discord and private DM me. Give me your mailing address. Okay, do that if you can. Do that now. Private DM me or DK your mailing address, and we'll get this shipped out to you on Thursday. And then if you would be so kind, we really appreciate it because it helps promote the channel. If you would take a picture of it when it arrives, like you could just take a picture like with your thumbs up, it came, smile, whatever. If you don't want to be in the picture, that's fine. But take a picture of it and send it back to us so that we can post it on all our socials to let people know that, you know, we doing giveaways over here. This ain't no lame channel, okay? So again, congratulations to you, sir, for your for winning your prize, special edition Daredevil. We're gonna do a giveaway every other episode. So next week we won't do a giveaway. Then the following episode we will, and we'll do that right up until the end. And then when the final episode, obviously we'll do a big giveaway. So we want to thank you all for participating. The Guru says, "Thank you. I will." Spiritual says, "Nice gift, Lone Wolf." Thank you, man. Hey, man, you never know. One of these days, you yourself might actually win, right? So
everyone has a chance.
Everyone has a chance, you know. So we really appreciate it. Thank you so much for being there. We had fun with it. We had fun with you all during this episode. Again, never worry about numbers, right? Those things take care of themselves. If we all show up and have a good time and just remember why we're here, for the love of martial arts, film, action, cinema, all of these things, all those things will take care of themselves, and we don't need to worry about those things. And from the bottom of my heart, it just means so much. Watching this, it's like watching him growing up, right? When he was little, and watching him as a baby becoming a man, you know, and it warms my heart. You guys have no idea. The same way I feel about this channel, right? It's like watching a martial arts channel or a martial arts community and a network grow. Our Discord will grow. Our Lone Wolf and Cub channel will grow. Our Poison Clan channel will grow. Our Instagram will grow. One of these days I'll get into TikTok and we'll continue to grow our community, and we become a family, and we have a lot of fun, and we'll have a lot of just make this a great place to come to for all things martial arts and Kung Fu. So I just want to thank you all. Before I sign off, I'm gonna let DK say something. Anything you want to say to the people?
I'm really grateful that everyone participated. You guys all did an awesome job. Just know that when there are any competitions in the future, you all have a shot to win. But yeah, it was just good fun to see everybody participate. It's good fun to see everybody show good sportsmanship. We love to see that here. So,
absolutely. That means a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
So again, we want to thank you all. Thank you so much for being here. This was a blast. We'll see you again next week, Tuesday. And incidentally, just so that you all know, that this Saturday, we are doing our first annual March Madness Kung Fu tournament. It's the second round where we're going to break down the best Kung Fu movies of all time until we get down to our final four, and then we'll hash those out, and we'll come up with a consensus for what is the best Kung Fu movie of all time. I know that people aren't going to agree. People are going to disagree who are watching, and we get that. we didn't pick the movies. These movies were picked by the fans and the subscribers. So it's still fun. It's still a fun show. We had so much fun this past Saturday. So we're doing it again this Saturday at 5 p.m. right here on the Poison Clan channel. So we really hope that you guys can be there, and we can have a good time. And maybe we'll do a giveaway. Maybe we'll give away some shirts or something. We'll see. We'll figure it out. But please do attend if you can. Again, it's going to be right here on the Poison Clan channel. We're over on YouTube and we're over on Twitch. And this is going to be round 2. Again, it'll be at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. So we hope that you all are there. Again, thank you so much. It means a lot. It means a lot for it means a lot to us that you all are here and helping making this an absolute great place. So I just want to say again, thank you. Spiritual says it was fun. I like how you engage with the audience. Man, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. We had so much fun. The Guru says elated to have DK join us. I know, man. I'm always happy when he gets home. Tomorrow we actually going to be taking a break. I am going to be working on a video. I got something special coming up this Friday, but tomorrow we're gonna have some father-son time. So we're gonna go to a restaurant and get some breakfast and hit the streets and all that fun stuff. But we will be back. We'll be doing our live stream, our normal live stream here on Poison Clan will be on this Thursday. And then Friday, we won't be doing anything. We're going to be celebrating somebody's birthday. And then Saturday, we'll be right back here on Poison Clan for our tournament. So again, I want to thank you all. That's way too hard. The best Kung Fu movie is subjective, but I know it's for fun. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. So thank you for being here. Spiritual, man, you made this fun, man. Thank you so much. Please come back. You're a welcome addition to this channel. We appreciate you, man. And again, thanks for being here. And we just want to thank you all. And hey, we'll catch you guys on the flip side.
I caught Tony's happy birthday wish.
Oh
yeah.
This weekend. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it on the live stream. All right. Everyone have a great evening. And again, peace.
Take care.